Hi, I'm Brett Larkin, and welcome to our final day of yoga for your body and soul that I'm hosting with Yoga Outlet. Our theme for today is integration, just bringing together all the different concepts we've worked on throughout this challenge with a focus on really opening our shoulders and our upper back. To begin, come to the top of the mat. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. And spread your toes out as far as possible. Just move your weight a little bit forward and back to the ball of the foot, to the heel, to the left and the right. Once you feel your crown of head directly above your two heels, maybe you lean back slightly. I just want you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And exhale all the way, opening the mouth. Good. Inhaling really big, really slow for 3 counts. So feel the belly, feel the chest, fill the collarbones with breath. Fill up all the way. Open the mouth, exhaling, releasing. Again, breathing in, full 3 count inhale. Feel the belly, feel the back broaden, ribs expand. Feel the chest, pause. Open the breath, let it go. Open the mouth, let it go. Good. Inhale, breathing in, 3 counts. Get really long. Feel the feet pressing down into the mat. Find more space between the bones of your vertebrae as you breathe in so you get taller. Keep that height. This time, seal the lips. Exhale through the nose. Long, slow, deliberate. Good. And breathing in again, 3 counts. Exhaling 3 counts. Good. We'll add the arms. So just inhale, reach the arms down, around and up. Breathe in. Exhale, swan dive forward over your legs. Bend the knees. Inhale, find a little flat back. So glide the shoulders down the back, get long. Exhale, fold, melt into yourself. So bend the knees. Good. Maybe take the forehead in between the shins. Curl up into a little ball. Again, breathing in, find your flat back. So it's the breath that makes the shape of the flat back. Good. And it's the exhale that helps you curl into yourself. Bend the knees. Last time, inhale, long spine. Eyes closed if you can. Exhale, this time we'll step back into plank pose and fold. Lengthen your inner heel towards the back of the room. Shoulders over wrists, pull your navel in. Navigate your hips towards your chin. So there's no arch in the low back here. As you lengthen your tailbone back in space, move your thigh bones towards the ceiling more and send your heart forward more as you glide your shoulders down the back. Think heels back, sternum forward, last 3. Can you keep your breathing just as full as it was in Tadasana here? Good, and breathe into the shoulders and the hips, making more space for breath. Good, and then exhale, rock forward, lower all the way down to the floor with control. Take your hands on either side of the mat and prop up on your fingertips. Good, inhale, breathe in. Press your hips into the mat, peel your navel off the mat. Come into a cobra pose, small or large. Press the elbows forward, send the collarbones back. Exhale, ripple the spine down with control, forehead to mat. 2 more like that. Inhale, press your hands into the floor. Peel your navel off the mat. Press your hips down. Think elbows forward, collarbones back. Breathe in. As you breathe out, see if you can feel through every vertebra as you ripple the spine to the floor. Last one, breathing in. Just thinking of this class as like a moving meditation, maybe closing the eyes. Glide the shoulders down the back. And exhale, come on down. Good, take the hands underneath the shoulders. Press back into a child's pose. Just let the breath be really full in the body. Just take a moment to pause. Maybe move the hips side to side. Hear the breath in the low back. Think of your breath expanding the low back, side to side and up and down. Just 3 more breaths here. Pause. Gently come up to all fours. Extend the fingertips as far apart from one another so you have a big handprint. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog, and pedal through the legs. First down dog of the day. Good, inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Good, inhale up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, so you rock into your plank pose. Good, take the right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, set the foot down this time, left knee to the mat. Come into your low lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good, breathe in. And then for today's focus, as you breathe out, I want you to press. It's like you're pressing the air down, and you're going to squeeze your inner thighs together. So take the arms in front of you, press the air down. So instead of being down here, you're hugging your inner thighs together more, hips squeeze together more. Keep that lift in the belly and that protection in the low back. And now as you breathe out, take the hands behind you, interlace, make a fist if you can, and then send that fist down and back. Heels of the hands touch if you can. Maybe find a little rebend in the front knee, but if it starts tweaking the low back, let it go. We're here for 3. Drag the shoulders down and back. 2. Last one. Exhale, hands, frame the foot. Kick the right leg high to the sky. So 3-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Good. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Good. Last time. Exhale, knee to nose. Now listen carefully. I want you to take your knee back in space so it's directly under your navel and drop it to the floor. Spin to the outer edge of your inner edge of your left foot and reach the left arm high so you're in a side plank. Breathe in. Breathe out. Really feel the shoulders stacking, and then knit your front ribs together. So notice if you're super splayed out, pull the front ribs in towards one another. Look up at the left hand. As you breathe in, as you breathe out, maybe take it long towards the top of the mat for a big side body stretch. And now send your ribs towards the ceiling here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Send ribs up towards the ceiling. And then option to take a little port-au-bras here. So you're going to inhale, reach forward. Exhale, let the upper back round. So you're just melting through the shoulders and the upper ribs. Let the hand come down to the floor and then reach it all the way to the back of the room and back up and over. If that movement feels good, I invite you to do it 2 more times. So first you reach towards the top of the mat, arc the body, hand towards the floor. Just going on your own pace. So a big lesson hopefully from this challenge is that you don't need to do anything I say. We really want to personalize the home practice. So just do what feels best for you. Good, wherever you are, last circle. And then you'll just let the left arm glide down alongside the face. Take the left toes to the mat and then take the right leg long. So extend it behind you. So you're in a 3-legged plank. Breathe in. Breathe out. Exhale, right knee to nose. Take the leg back to your plank. So you're in plank this whole time. Right knee to left elbow. Good, take it back to your plank. You're in plank this whole time. Knee to right elbow. Back to your plank. You're in plank this whole time. Breathe in, point the toes. Imagine someone pulling the toes away from the crown of your head and then kick the leg high for 3-legged dog. Good, exhale, lower the right foot to the ground. Flow through vinyasa. So chaturanga or cobra, your choice. And then take the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it between the hands. Take the right hand down and the left arm up for an easy twist. Feel good twist. Reach the right inner and outer heel back in space. You really straighten that back right leg and then twist more towards the ceiling. Maybe take that right hand a little closer to the left foot and see if that helps you spin more. Last 2 breaths, glide the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Listen carefully, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, circle the arms down, around, and up, or reach up. Exhale, take the hands through prayer at center. Find your in-breath. Let your in-breath dictate when you take the arms down, around, and up. Out-breath to fold. In-breath to half lift. Inflate the spine to get it long. Exhale, step back to your plank pose and hold. Shoulders over wrists, press the heels back. Breathe into the body here. So imagine your inhale could burst your torso. So breathe into your torso like a rectangle. Hips and shoulders move apart from one another for 3. Exhale, firm your navel up towards your spine for 3. Good, 2 more. Just how full can you make your breathing? Good, last breath. Your choice, all the way down to the floor, chaturanga, upward facing dog. We'll all meet downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. And take the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Good, inhale, take the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Come into your low lunge, right knee to the ground this time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Breathe in, send the chest back, reach up. As you breathe out, scissor the inner thighs towards one another. Press the air away, stand up a little taller, arms in front of you. Good, as you breathe out, take the hands behind you. Make that clasp, opposite interlacing if you can. So fingers are latched in the opposite way. And then send that fist down and back. Option to rebend into the left knee, but if you feel it tweaking the low back, just avoid that. Focus only on the shoulders. Imagine you want to squeeze something in between your shoulder blades. And then send the fist towards the back of the mat. 2 more breaths. Final breath. Exhale, hands frame the foot. You're going to take the left leg high to the sky for your 3-legged dog. Good. Exhale, knee to nose. Again, inhale up and back. So flow on your breath, your movement. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Inhale up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. But this time send the knee back in space so it's underneath your belly button. Lower the knee to the ground. Turn to the big toe side of the right foot and reach the right hand to the sky. Good. So you're in your modified side plank. Breathe in and just feel this nice integration of having the right foot on the floor so you're stable. And then being able to really line up the shoulder girdle. So maybe adjust the left hand so that you really get to feel the right hand directly stacking on top of the left. A couple big breaths here. Knit the front ribs close. Notice if you have a tendency to arch the low back or the mid back. Pull the front ribs in. And then as you breathe out, reach the right arm towards the top of the room. Big stretch for the side body. Just think of sending your rib cage towards the ceiling here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. And then option to take that kind of little port de bras motion. So you reach forward, and then you dip the right shoulder down, soften the upper back, and take the arm in a big circle. Again, reaching forward, rounding, and taking it back. Just whatever feels good. Last one, wherever you are. Good. And then the right hand will graze down towards the floor. So bypass the face, come towards the floor. Turn the right toes towards the floor. Right heel kicks back. And now left leg joins. So you're in 3-legged plank. Breathe in. Breathe out, point the left toes, reach the sternum forward, pull the toes back, and then exhale, creep the knee in towards the nose and back to plank pose. Good, knee to right elbow, cross the body, and back to plank pose. Good, to left elbow, go slow, challenge yourself to go slow and back to plank pose. Hold here for one breath. Good, and then press back into your three-legged dog. Nice big stretch. Lower the left foot to the ground. Option to hold down dog or move through plank. Chaturanga. Elbows super close to the body on chaturanga. And make sure the kneecaps lift off the floor on your up dog. We'll all meet downward facing dog. Take the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it between the hands. Easy twist, left hand down, right arm up. Begin pulling the right hip back energetically, and the left hip lifts up energetically, so the pelvis is square and neutral, and both hips are on the same line, same height. Good, maybe take the left hand a little closer to the right foot if you did it on the other side. See if you can get the twist a little deeper than we have so far. Really pressing through the back left heel, glide the shoulders down the back for 3, for 2. Last one, exhale, hands frame the foot. Step forward towards the top of the mat. Inhale, get long. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, circle the arms down, around and up, reach up. Exhale, just press the hands away towards your hips or take the hands down through prayer, Tadasana. Bring the toes to touch, heels apart. Inhale, take the arms down and then reach them up as you sink the seat back into chair pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. And plug the shoulders down and back. Pull the navel in, close the front ribs. Inhale, a little arch in the upper back. And then as you exhale, get longer to hover. So you're going to reach forward, find this flat back shape, and then swoop the arms behind you towards your hips. Good, so the in-breath, the knees stay bent the whole time. The in-breath just takes the upper body up in your chair. Out-breath, come through a flat back. Think of getting longer as you come forward. Flat back. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, fold. Good, inhale. Thighs squeeze together, exhale, fold. Stay here, stay in the flat back. Feel your fingertips like I'm pulling them back in space. Find your spine parallel to the floor. Take your right hand to your low back. Just float the left arm forward. Find length in the body, like you're pulling a rope with that left hand. Get longer, longer, longer. Let extension take you into rotation as you take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee and bring your hands to twist. Bend the knees a little more than you want to. Actually, we'll make the twist easier. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Look down at your knees. Make sure one knee is not forward of the other. And big breath. Find length in the spine as you breathe in. Tailbone to crown of head, get long. As you breathe out, pull the navel up and in, twist deeper. 2 more breaths. Weight is in the heels. Last breath. Inhale, spring up, so straighten your legs. Look up. Exhale, take the feet hip width apart and swan dive forward. Peace fingers around big toes. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. You can always clasp opposite elbows if that's more appealing. Pull your shoulders down your back so the shoulders move away from the floor. Rock your weight forward and back in the feet, and then find your weight really in the ball of the foot. Widen the elbows to the left and right of the room. But think of pulling up through the legs like we focused on this whole challenge. So the ball of the foot and the heel of the foot press into the floor, and the arch of the foot pulls up towards your hips. Engaging the thighs, gently lifting the kneecap. Last breath. Inhale, look up. Step it back, plank. Chaturanga. Or skip it. Breathe in. And breathe out, just making the breath long and slow like a big yawn. Good, and then gently walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. Reach up. Exhale, press the air away or drag the hands through prayer. Heart center, just pause. Take an inhale, feel the breastbone rise towards your thumbs. Exhale all the way. Bring the toes to touch, heels apart. Inhale, swoop the arms forward as you set the seat back. Sink low, chair pose. Just 3 times. Inhale, you're gonna arch the upper back, keep the knees bent. You're in chair pose this whole time. Exhale, fold, get longer through a flat back. So this is all just about finding more length in the spine as you hover. Good, squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, chair. Exhale, find length to come into the hover. Good, inhale, last time. Exhale, lengthen to hover. Keep the hands behind you. Imagine I'm pulling your fingertips and your shoulder blades down and back. Pull your navel up and in away from your thigh bones. Take the left hand to the low back. Reach the right arm forward. Think length. So really reach with the right arm as much as you can. It's extension in the body, lengthen the spine that takes you into rotation as you bring hands to prayer. Right elbow to left knee. Breathe in. And breathe out, twist. Every in-breath, think of more space between the bones of your vertebra. Every out-breath, pull your core and navel up and in to twist deeper. Take a look at your knees. Notice if the right knee is sneaking forward of the left, pull it back. We're here for 3. Sink the hips a little lower. For 2. For 1. Inhale, reach up, straighten the legs. Big moment. Exhale, widen the feet to hip width apart as you melt forward. You can take any forward fold variation holding opposite elbows, or I invite you to take the hands underneath the feet so the big toes rest in the wrist creases. Fingertips point back, and you can be here with bent knees, and it can be a nice low back stretch. Let the head go, let the neck go. Gently straighten the legs, or keep them bent. Roll the weight into the balls of the feet so the big toes are really pressing into the wrist creases. If you do have the legs straight, think of the femur, the bone in your thigh moving back in space. We're here for 3. 2. 1. Good. Bend the knees. Roll up one vertebra at a time like a rag doll. Head is heavy. Last thing to come up. Bring the toes to touch, heels apart. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Sink into your chair. Final time. Round the tailbone forward. Pull the navel back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands to prayer. You're going to lower. Tricky, all the way to the floor. So the heels leave the ground. Look at a solid gazing point in front of you. Squeeze the inner thighs together and see if you can really slowly lower. Good, squeeze everything together and see if you can really slowly lift. We'll only do this twice. Good. Nice, and then rebend the knees, squeeze the inner thighs, find chair pose, and then slowly lower. Squeeze everything towards the midline, big theme of this challenge, coming back up to stand. Last time, slowly lower, and we'll stay lowered. Maybe look at a gazing point in front of you. See if you can just balance here for a moment. Good, and then take the knees wide, hands to the floor. You might need to readjust the feet just slightly so the heels touch, toes are slightly out, so it's like a little baby first position. And then just come into garland pose. Such a nice release for the low back, the Achilles. If you can, I'd like you to rest your elbows on the ground here. Let the head go, let the neck go. Really let the head go. A lot of times we think we're releasing in the head and the neck's relaxed, and it's really not. Crown of the head should be pointing towards the floor. Last 2 breaths. Final breath. You're just going to roll back onto your sits bones. Plot back, back up. You're going to take the left leg long and the right foot on the outside of the left knee, and then pull the left knee into the chest, kind of hug it with the forearm. Reach the right arm up and come into a nice big twist. Inhale, think length between the sits bones and the crown of the head, so you breathe in, get longer. Exhale, twist deeper. So that left foot is really flexed and active. Again, breathe in. Breathe out to twist. And those of you that have been doing yoga a long time, maybe you take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee and find the twist. And keep that left leg long and flexed and active. Final breath. Good. Come back to center. Take it around to the other side, little counter twist, and we'll switch legs. So take the right leg long, left leg over the right knee. Make sure the right foot is flexed. All the toes are facing up towards the ceiling. Hug the left knee into the body. I like to do it with my forearm. And then inhale, reach the arm up, left arm up. Big twist. Good. Feel both sitting bones really firmly planted into the ground, like 2 columns. And then your spine, the energy traveling up your spine is like the 3rd column between those 2 columns. Just light, just energy, space between the bones of your vertebrae. Inhale, get long. Exhale, twist more. Pull your core muscles in towards your spine. And then maybe for some of you, the right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Keep pressing the left big toe into the mat. So for a lot of people that can, the left toes can leave the mat. You want that firm contact of toes pressing into the mat. Notice if the right leg is still engaged and active, toes pointing towards the ceiling. Last breath. Deepest twist. Good. And then exhale, counter twist to the other side. Good. We'll come, now that we've really wrung out the spine, just for a short seated meditation. Any comfortable seat you like, or if you'd like to lie down in a shavasana, that's perfectly fine. For today, we'll just take the right palm in a little cup. It's like we're cupping something, left palm on top, and just take that down. Hold it in your lap. Close the eyes. I just want you to imagine someone almost like cracked an egg on top of your head, just full of warmth and light. And that yolk is just coming down the head, down the body. This like golden, shimmering liquid. And you're just being bathed in it from above. And it comes down the body, down the face, down the chest, sliding down the arms. Just feeling so good, so peaceful, so warm. And then all of this shimmering liquid just slowly collects in this little cup that you've made with your hands. Fusing into this powerful, beautiful, golden ball of light. Just take another few moments to just let yourself fully bathe in this liquid as it fully covers the whole body. So you're just shimmering till you're holding this ball of light liquid in your hands, fully in your hands. Keeping the eyes closed, just as you energetically look down at the palms, you feel this reflection. The gold light is made like a pool of which you can see your own image reflected back at you, just shining, pure, beautiful, hopeful, your best self. To close, just bring the palms to the heart. So left hand presses into the heart, right hand presses on top, just fusing that golden light into the body. That intention and that clear reflection of your highest self, highest being, highest truth. Press the palms into the chest, just 3 more breaths. Really fusing in this energy. And then bring the hands to prayer in front of your heart. Press the palms together. Dip the chin. Gesture of gratitude for making the time to come to your practice, and perhaps for even completing all 18 days of this challenge, whether you have or not. These videos are always accessible. These classes are always accessible to you. Gently open the eyes if you haven't already. Thank you so, so much for practicing with me and joining me on this journey. I hope to see you on YouTube for more videos. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. And I want to express huge gratitude again to Yoga Outlet for making this whole challenge and all these videos possible. Remember that you can always get the details on what I'm wearing and the things that I'm using in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for free yoga and meditation online. From my heart to yours. Namaste.